lovely viewers, welcome back to the Invest on Health YouTube channel. Joining us today is Bureaucrat Monisha Banerjee from West Bengal. She is a foodie and a night owl by nature. Her job demands long working hours and tremendous commitment, naturally adding on to her stress levels. And because she was constantly under tremendous pressure and stress, she took to stress eating, becoming a couch potato, and lacked in physical activity. Stress eating and leading an unhealthy lifestyle made it very difficult for her to lose some weight. She started with Invest on Health in December 2020, and she was at 78 kgs back then. And now, after spending subsequent time with Invest on Health, she's now at 68 kgs. So stick around to watch how she went from being a stress eater and a couch potato to an exercise enthusiast and a mindful eater with the help of Invest on Health. On that note, I would like to welcome Monisha Banerjee onto this virtual podium. Hello, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining us today despite your busy work schedule. How are you feeling?
Yeah, hello, and thank you for having me here. It's a good day. Stressful, but yes, a good day. Thank you so much for inviting me on here.
How did you get to know about Invest on Health, and how would you like to describe your overall experience?
Since I had put on considerable amount of weight, actually I was looking for different options as in how to go about it. There are so many options online. If you search internet today, there's so much going on. There are keto diets, there are intermittent fastings, there are all kind of fad diets available. But I was looking for something which would be more sustainable, given that I have this, I love food. I also have a stressful job. So, I don't really get time to have long working. The long workout hours is not possible for me. Getting up in the morning for a workout is also a very difficult task. So I wanted something which is sustainable, which can adjust with the kind of schedule that I am in, and also can kind of adjust with the kind of person that I am. So it had to be tailor-made to my requirements. It had to be tailor-made to my temperament also, not only the requirements for my schedule, but also as a person. So I got to know through a contact about Regina Madam that she is doing this, and she is expert on this, and she helps out people. So that is how I interacted with her. And after a few interactions, she told me about the app that I can log on to and that can help, track every meal that I have. And also her team is there who would be helping in sorting out any issues that I face or any questions that I have, any queries that I have. So that is how it started, and it has been going well for the past around 5 months now.
What about Invest on Health appealed to you the most and that you found most useful?
I think the biggest USP for Invest on Health is that it is very customized to the requirement of the person. Like I said, when I started off, I wanted it to be tailor-made to my requirements. So once I had the discussion with Regina, I told her about my schedule. She inquired in very details about what kind of lifestyle I have, what are the food preferences that I have, if there are any, back-end health issues, if there are any issues with respect to hormonal imbalances or stress in the life. So all these things, they figure in actually to determine the kind of diet or exercise regime or lifestyle regime that one needs. So according to that, she guided me with it. And then on the Invest on Health app also, that is how the app is designed. It has that section wherein you are asked questions about your lifestyle, about the stress you have, about the amount of stress management that you're able to do. And then they give you a score on how well you are doing about it. And then it actually is an inspiration, because you would like to see your score go up. You want to improve your score.
That's true.
And then for weight reduction also, it doesn't just measure you on that you are on a certain weight and that is how much you want to lose. It talks about the proportions wherein, depending on your height and weight and your body structure, what are the measurements that you should ideally be having. It doesn't lead you towards becoming a thinner version of you. It leads you towards becoming a healthier version of you.
Exactly.
So I think that is very important. And for every meal, there is this accountability partner. This is a word I would like to use, because you have to upload photo of every meal that you're taking. You're supposed to log in for every meal that you have done. You're supposed to log in your workouts every day. And so it acts as an accountability partner, wherein you cannot really go on binging food and then upload it there, because somebody is going to see it and you're trying to lose weight. So I think that helps. And the feedback they give is also very important. For every meal, there's a personalized feedback saying whether it is good, how to improve on it, it and what are the other options that I can have. And they have also shared with me the few recipes of, easygoing meals, easy snacks, alternates that I can do about it. That is good. That has been good. And also the thing that it doesn't really put you into that regimen, it gives you a freedom to decide what works best for you and then gradually build up on it. I mean, I was not expected to cut down on my calories immediately the next day. They gave me this freedom of gradually going about it and then guiding me through it, as in how you're supposed to go about, how you're supposed to get used to it, and then fall into that mind space where yourself you will not be indulging into binge eating or not things which are not good for your health. So that I think is that is how it has really helped me, because it also gives me the freedom of having one cheat day that I made very clear. I'm going to have one cheat day, one day, so I'm going to eat. And they said, it's fine. Okay, you want to have one cheat day? Fine, go ahead, have one cheat day. So I usually have one cheat day a week.
I would completely agree with what you said, and having a very good support system while you're going through the journey. And of course, how you mentioned about having a very user-friendly app makes it easy for a more smoother doctor-patient interaction. And that makes all the difference.
Also, they don't give you things like, you have to go and have brown rice, or you have to go and have brown bread, or they don't tell you that, you have to get whey protein, all those fancy names that we hear. That is not how it works. They tell you what is available in the kitchen. They tell you what every day we are using and how best to use it. I think that works wonderfully well. It doesn't really tell you to do a lot of investment on buying fancy foods, doesn't tell you to do a lot of investment in no investment actually. It's just the kitchen that you have and how best you're going to use that kitchen. And that is what works.
And now that you've lost considerable weight in a period of 3 months already, are you going to continue to incorporate these lifestyle changes on a regular basis? And if yes, how do you plan to keep yourself on track?
So yes, I have been working out also regularly now. So I try to work out for maybe at least 60 minutes or maybe 1.5 hours, depending on the time I get. So that is going on, and getting to my ideal weight would be another 8 kilos. So yeah, I have to keep on track since I've come this way. So I'm almost halfway through. So I hopefully will get the other half and see the other end of the journey. So I plan to keep it on. I plan to stick with the regimen. I plan to stick with the workouts, and then take it there.
That's perfect. But after your time with Invest on Health, are you confident to continue on the same lifestyle without the support of Invest on Health?
Yeah, I think I've got you. That is what I said. After a certain period of time, you get into that mind space where you know what is to be done, and it's only a matter of your willpower to get it done. And if you've come halfway, definitely you would like to see it all the way through. And now I think I am into that mind space where I very consciously know this is what I should be doing, this is what I should not be doing. And then even if I'm binging one day, how do I go about correcting it for the next day or the next few days? So yeah, I mean, of course, I'd love to continue with the team, but even without the team, I think I can continue myself. A kind of, somebody telling you that you are not alone in this, and it's fine. I mean, if you start out with losing, say, maybe 1.5 kilos or 2 kilos in a week, that is going to come down. There will be a point where you'll not be able to lose 1 kilos per week as your weight reduces. So on yourself, just by yourself, you would panic. You would think, you're doing something wrong. Something has to change. The diet maybe has to go even further down. The calories have to go down. I have to switch to something fat.
Yeah, and then that brings in some sort of frustrations also at some point. And then people tend to lack of.
The team really helps. The team tells it's fine. What you're doing is fine. That is how it should be. And you don't need to lose more than 1 kilo a week. I was told that very categorically. I was like, I need to lose more. It's not happening. It's going to go on for a year then. Then they said, no, that is how it should be. That is how you should be losing it. Otherwise, there are side effects to it that your body is going to come up with some negative impacts of it. So I think that it is good. And that is the support system, I think, is the biggest USP that this team has. Very, very wonderful support system, very practical, very grounded people. And they tell you what you need. They are good that way.
And do you think that people out there, like you, who lead a very busy and stressful lifestyle, these kind of structured intervention programs will help bring out a positive change in their overall?
people started asking me, "Kya kar rahi ho? What are you doing? You've lost weight and skin looking good and all those things." I told them already, this is what I'm doing and this is the team that you need to go to. I've already told them. Yeah, definitely people need this. Yeah. Signing off, I would say I've had a great time working out with the team. Regina ma'am, Lakshmi ma'am, she gave me a call. You have been very sweet to talk to. And I'm really, really thankful to the entire team for helping me come into that mind space, for helping me continue that mind space. And I'm very happy to, talk to you today also. I'm very happy to share this experience with you. And I'm proudly going around telling everybody who wants to know about you guys. So all the best to the entire team. I hope you do really, really well and you help out loads and loads of people who really need you. And from my side, from my family, big, big thank you to the entire team. That's what
Wow, excellent. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much once again for joining us today. And folks, it's just one simple rule. It does not matter how slow you go. Just keep moving. And as long as you move and keep going forward, you will achieve what you set your mind to. Eat healthy, be happy, and stay safe. Thank you.